In this episode, we're exploring 4 historic downtown tours. Care for a stroll?
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
We are starting our walking tour of Wisconsin in Burlington at the White River State Trail. It's a long, diverse trail, and as its name suggests, it runs right along and over the White and Fox Rivers. The confluence of these 2 streams is where it all began. On a cold December day back in 1835, Burlington's first 2 settlers arrived at the convergence of the Fox River and White River. With the rivers providing power to run saw and grist mills, the city quickly began to grow and thrive. Let's begin in the heart of Burlington on Chestnut Street, whose intricately designed buildings have seen a number of businesses come and go over the years. However, the Meinhardt Bank building across the street, now occupied by Chase Bank, happens to be the oldest building in the state built for and still used as a bank. Although not nearly as old, the stop on this bend that gets the most traffic today is the Coffee House of Chestnut and Pine, where I met up with Dan, a local history teacher, to get a little background on the history of Burlington.
Don and his team at the Historical Society have done a fantastic job of putting together a walking tour that any average citizen can do on their own. It provides details of what they're looking at, as well as like the steps of where you should go. You know, my goal as a history teacher goes much deeper than just the classroom. I take my kids all over the country, but I try to show them that some of the best places to go see are in their own town here in Burlington, Wisconsin.
That's a good lesson. I love that. What is it about this city that warrants a historical walking tour in the first place?
A couple of our citizens here in Burlington have done some remarkable things, and a lot of the founding members. The main one, if you take a look at the Burlington Historical Walking Tour, is Dr. Edward Dyer. Not only was he a physician, but he was the commander-in-chief of the Underground Railroad here in Burlington.
Was he pretty controversial back then?
He's a radical. I mean, this is against the law. I mean, this is one of those things where people don't recognize that he's breaking the law by doing something that we think today as ethically good.
Right.
But what he's actually doing is going against the United States government.
With the caffeine flowing, I headed to the next stop on the walking tour, the Museum of the Burlington Historical Society, to see the monument dedicated to Dr. Edward Dyer. The sculptor, Tom Jones, carved the monument from the same stone as his other famous work, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington National Cemetery. Commissioned and donated by Dr. Francis Meinhardt in 1913 as a way to give back to his hometown, the sculpture is an original and unduplicated work of Chicago artist George Etienne Gainier. The monument depicts Lincoln giving his second inaugural address, Words of Lasting Peace. And our last stop, the reason for Burlington's existence. You can walk right up to it and stand at the spillway. One of the very first settlers, Moses Smith, built his log and boulder dam here in 1836 to essentially start a sawmill business, which quickly blossomed into a booming industry and a flourishing town. Heading back downtown, on our way out, we were able to catch a performance by the oldest continuously performing theater group in Wisconsin, the Haylofters, who have been performing in the area since 1932. Plan your adventures in every corner of our state by watching Discover Wisconsin anytime, anywhere.